So very good afternoon YouTube, this is Seb Shah from SNS Lofts. Today I'm here at my dear friend Davey Warner's place, his loft. And thank you Davey for having me today, it's been a pleasure. Yeah, Mrs. Warner as well, and thank you for the lovely cup of tea. Right, so Dave's gonna actually show us around his beautiful loft. Before we go in there, something I would like to say is that, look, this space is very well managed. You will see it yourself. You will see it yourself. So we follow the man himself. And, oh, the droppers. There we go.
Well,
that's a famous shed, everyone.
One of the important parts of flying, the drop loft.
Yeah, absolutely.
The droppers fly about the garden, peck around the garden. Tipplers don't, so I keep the droppers in a separate loft, you know, because you don't know if they can pick anything up. I mean, anything can pick anything, like a disease up.
Yeah.
There's more chance of your droppers picking something up when they're walking about on the ground where the wild birds are.
Yeah.
So they're always kept in a separate loft, always. And that's the reason for it.
Brilliant. Okay, the manage.
I'll just throw this out, so.
Yeah, no problem. That's probably part of my mess.
It is your mess.
Right, so that's the flying section.
Yeah, well, these are the flying boxes. Not all filled at the moment, but hopefully they will be. These boxes have a grid floor.
Right.
Pull-out drawer for cleaning. And a drop-down front. And the front of the box acts as a
resting for the
for your feeders,
for the
drinkers,
feeders,
etc. Very easy to manage. Easy to clean. But I do as often as I should, but you know.
And these are currently, I mean, these are all settled, aren't they? These birds.
These are all settled there. Well, this is an old cock.
Right.
He'll be 19 next year.
Is that the one you stepped on?
Yeah, I stepped on him as a young bird. But
is it? Yeah, here.
He was such a good flyer before I stood on him.
Here we go.
I couldn't bring myself to kill him, but I bred from this cock for about 16 years.
Right. Let's get him out.
Well, 15 years, because it was a year when I started. And I bred some fantastic little flyers from him, you know. So it was a little bit pity on my part because it was me that stood on him. But it worked out well, you know. This wing drags all the time.
Right,
so
okay.
Gets mucked up.
Yeah.
That's the broken wing. But he's an absolutely beautiful.
He is, isn't he?
You know? He's
beautiful.
Thinking he's 18-year-old. I mean, he hasn't bred since he was 16, but I've bred some fantastic little flyers from this bird.
And Fiesta's got his brother, a 20-year-old.
Fiesta's got his brother, yeah.
I'm sure that he's filling egg, one egg at least.
Well, I tried him for, well, this bird stopped breeding when he was 16, the brother stopped breeding when he was 17. I didn't breed anything from him, so you might have gotten lucky, different loft. You just never know, you never know.
Hospitality, Mr. Khan's hospitality.
Must be.
Yeah.
Oops.
Right. So you've got 5, 10, 15.
Well, 15, but I've also got not a lot.
Right, and these are your...
There's 7 in there, they settle up.
Let's have a look. Beautiful. Right. And they're not settled, are they, these?
Oh yeah, they're settled.
These aren't settled?
They've been up, but they haven't been flying any hours.
No.
They've been up, round, with the droppers and down.
Right. Oh, that's... Oh, checkers, sorry.
Oh, the checker, yeah. That came out of the blacks, I bred the checker out of the blacks. Yeah. I breed one every now and again, every few years, you know. Just a broken spread. Yeah. I like that one actually. Yeah, good.
And the ones at the bottom, same thing again?
Yeah, a couple of blacks I've kept for breeding, one blue, which I've flown, been out flown, but I need a couple myself for breeding. There's a couple of pilots in there.
Right. And you bred them yourself, right? The pilots, okay.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
I have one pair there. And one cock, 2 hens.
Right. And we're going to go here to your...
The back.
Yeah, we can go to the back, or we can go to the... Yeah.
This loft out the back there.
Yeah.
Rubbish.
And this is what you were busy making, the...
Yeah, I did this last year, basically just to keep the spare cocks in.
Yeah, yeah.
Not the spare cocks, to keep the breeder cocks in over the winter.
Yeah. Oh, I love that, don't I?
And then,
I just love that badge.
Last year I decided I would put a few cages in just to breed a few.
Right.
Big peregrine problem, I got a few extra birds. But, yeah, that's one of Tommy's.
Yeah, I just love him.
Well, he flew 17 hours as a young bird when I dropped him. The peregrine hit them on 16 hours. This cock of Tommy's here and this blue cock flew on 17 hours. The other one was put down by the peregrine on 16, just over 16 hours. But these, I mean, this cock's flown over 19 hours a number of times. This cock's the one I flew 1940, right. 1837. Here's the 1904, 1906. There's a lot of hours in them.
Right. No, there is. That's beautiful. They're beautiful. I just love it. Love that badge. It's absolutely
stunning, isn't it?
It is stunning. Yeah. It is absolutely stunning. Yeah, credit to you bred it, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, credit to both of you, Mr. Warren and Mr. Dilks.
I bought a pair of Toms which I had on loan, and Tom took the pair back. And the intention was to carry on flying him, but he was hit by. I'm not sure what he was hit by. Probably not a sparrowhawk. Right. But it's damaged his wing.
Ah, yeah, I can see that.
The left wing.
Yeah.
Right. So that was an end of that.
Yeah. Beautiful, beautiful. See again, guys. Look, the space, the use of the space, very cleverly laid out.
Yeah, it's a little bit tight out there.
It is, but it's still, look, for what it is abundance of space.
Yeah, just what it's designed.
It is abundance of space.
And usually, what I do, I breed them.
Yeah.
I transfer the young birds to these cages.
Yeah.
For settling.
Right.
Weaning and settling. Once the weaning is settled, we'll move into the boxes. You know. And
off they go to the boxes. Brilliant. So and then they are from here, aren't they?
There. Then out.
And then out from here. Oh, they're enjoying it. Could you tell us about these birds as well, please?
Well, these are Gary Watson's pilots.
Excellent.
These are 3 cocks from Gary's, which you were going to take your pick from.
Yes, I will indeed.
Yeah, indeed. And the hens is inside this box here.
Box. That's why I hence referred it to my mess earlier.
Yeah. Then once you pick out what you want, I'll take the rest back to Gary's. I'll take whatever you leave back down to Gary.
Brilliant. Right. Shall we go and have just about your just a look at the breeding, the magic, where the magic happens?
Well, these are just about finished breeding now.
Yeah.
There's a couple of odd ones. There's a couple of pairs with young birds, and the rest are finished with. She's a nice thing. She's off that broken wing cock. So
that 19-year-old, 18-year-old.
Yeah.
The one you stepped on.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
There's 2 or 3 others in here which are the go.
Yeah.
I needed a cross for the black, so I thought I'd try these.
You try these. How did they go?
They're not exactly what I wanted.
Right.
They're not a really, like as good a match as I wanted. So I tried, not failed with them. There's a red hen which was bred by Paul Green.
Yeah.
And a pair of them black cock also were bred by Paul.
Right.
And I tried flying them. I lost 1 or 2. And I settled a couple. But
is that one of Gary's cock bird here?
No.
No? Where's that gone?
That's it, yeah.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
What is the ring number saying on it? That year?
The ring number, well, it's an 11 bird, 41, 43.
Okay. You want to hold on to it? Oh, okay.
Oops, sorry, not there.
No, yeah. That's right. Yeah, so that's 2011.
Yeah.
Right. So, am I going to get that in October?
Also,
Where's the pair you said that was on chicks or eggs? Is that the older pair you got?
of
The pilots.
pilots.
Yeah,
Different hen, same
Yeah.
cock.
Yeah. Which one is that the one you offered to me? Which one was it? That is that the hen?
That's the hen.
Right, and she's was that 2006?
No. I had a pair of that hen earlier in the year when I bred these.
Right,
And
right, right.
I've only got one cock. 2 hens.
Ah, right.
So I want
Okay,
some
okay,
of
okay,
different
okay,
hens.
okay. All right.
The hen they bred for me is.
So which is the pair that you offered me, Kurtwell?
That's the hen there.
That's the hen.
Yeah.
And this is you bred this out here, or
No, she's a 2006 bird.
oh, that's from Gary's.
Bred up with Gary's, yeah.
Right. And you've only got one cock, you said, isn't it?
One cock, 2 hens.
Yeah.
Therein lies the problem.
Right, fair enough.
Which is why I split them, you know.
Right, so you've got your section is more or less it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Get breeding cages,
Yeah.
space at the top which needs stripping out and down and putting in because that just catches all the dust.
Yeah.
I don't want to disturb it at the moment. I'll get done at the end of the breeding season.
Brilliant.
I've been meaning to do that for about the last 4 years.
No, it's just like I said.
It's a job you forget. You sort everything out.
It's really well done. It is really well done.
You forget.
Yeah.
There's a couple of cages here I can use if I need.
Yeah, here. Yeah.
There's a front there, just 2 cages, but more often than not I stick me. I mean, that's what's standing at the moment in the front one only because I brought the birds over for you last night.
Yeah.
I had to put them in there. But normally that's open and all my vacuum cleaner and all me is out the way, you know.
Because the ones I got, one from Fiesta, is the cockbird you gave, and then the other out from cockbird Raj had from Raj's one he had from Raj.
The cockbird from Fanciers that you got.
Yeah.
Will be off that same pair.
That same pair, wouldn't it?
Same pair.
Yeah. No, I've got his offspring.
Oh, you've got a soft spring.
Yeah. I've got his. He's still got that. He's still got that.
The bird that Fanciers got from me.
Yeah.
Was from the same
cock. Yeah. But that's
hen.
with Rita hen. That was Rita's hen.
Oh, so he's put that cock from me.
Yeah. Rita hen. Yeah. And then I've got that.
Well, they're the same. I mean.
Yeah.
Really good pilots, you know.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
The only problem with the pilots are they're very inbred. Even when they first came up here, there wasn't any detailed breeding records brought with them.
No.
You know? So I don't think they've been up here probably over 30 years, and I've never ever known anyone fly a kit of pures. Flown the odd bird mixed with other birds, but never flown a kit of pure birds, pure pilots. But then I went down to George's early 80s, early to mid 80s, and George Pilot himself was having trouble settling.
Yeah.
The year I went down, he'd only settled 1 bird himself, 1 young bird that year. I went to see him the following year. In fact, that year I took him 2 hens down.
That was one with
a mother and daughter.
Mother and daughter.
They were Hughes pigeons.
Yeah.
Because
that was with the ring, Gordon's ring on, wasn't it?
Yeah, the mother had Gordon's ring.
Yeah.
The daughter had my ring.
Yeah.
I took them down to him because he needed a cross himself. And George had getting a Gordon Hughes cock. When he checked with Gordon Hughes what hen to put this cock to, this was the hen I had that he needed to put it in. So I took him that hen, I took him the daughter. And when I went down, he'd only bred 1 young bird. He's only settled 1 young bird that year. I popped in to see George on the long day of fly the following year. He was flying that 1 blue young bird which he settled and 2 greys which he got from Jeff Howard. So George was having trouble himself settling birds, you know, no doubt about it.
No, definitely. I mean, because I had, even mentioned it to Tony as well, and he's basically come back with the 2 other lads we mentioned, Peggy and what's his name, Reynolds.
Yeah, there's more than them. Gary Milson got birds as well.
Yeah. They went out. Yeah,
there's about 4 of them all together.
Yeah.
Before that, got birds, you know.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah, and then obviously Perry got them off. What was the guy's? Glen Bristol, was it? He packed up.
I think it was Roy Hardwell.
Hardwell.
I'm
Yeah.
not 100%, but I think it was Roy Hardwell.
They were George's peers as well, weren't they? When he packed
From
up.
George,
Yeah, they
pilots,
were the pilots. Yeah. No, definitely. So, I mean, what do you think of the Hughes and pilot crosses?
Fly great.
Did you
I've tried
like
them.
that?
I've
Yeah.
crossed them. I've actually
Yeah.
crossed them. John Crosby's crossed them and flown them. Yeah, fly great. But where do you go from there? You know.
This is
Do
it.
you go, I mean, you don't want to start breeding pilots into
No,
a pure
yeah.
family of ewes.
No, you can't do that, can you?
Because you'll end up ruining them. You know, the pilots have a lot of problems as they get older, and not really old. They tend to have a drop back and drop wings, and not all of them, but a lot of them do. You know, and it's not something you want to really put into your birds. The pilots could do with a bit of an infusion mind of views, and that wouldn't do them any harm.
I'm confused. I mean, like, I was fortunate enough to get birds given to me by Harry, yourself, you know, and then obviously now Gary Watson, you know, and obviously not forgetting another great gentleman, Tony Goffey,
Yeah.
you know. So I'm basically narrowing it down, and I will get rid of the most probably the Pakistani high flyers I've got to make room, and I'm just going to concentrate on these four. You know, I've been fortunate to acquire these, especially. You know, like I said, look, these have come from great tipplermen and the good tipplermen. So
Well, I don't think the Pakistani high flies are bred to fly in this climate.
no, they're not. They're not at all.
On the same vein, I don't think tipplers
Are bred
to fly.
there are a lot of eager people trying to get hold of you, aren't they?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, they were developed to fly in a moderate climate, you know. They might fly in a hot climate, but it'll probably take a couple of generations or two to acclimatise them and pick the best from them. But you'd be literally starting from scratch, you know. The Tyneside formed in 1978
Right.
with 4 members.
Yeah.
Then I went up to
Any names we know currently?
Cyril Ewison, George Lasry, Barney Houston.
Oh, Barney.
Barney was in 78, he was a founder member.
Yeah.
And in 79, the same guys were in, Barney had left.
Yeah.
And Alan Barker's dad, people know Alan Barker, George Barker, he joined, along with a couple of other guys in Kenny Childs,
Right.
out in Kenton, which is where my blacks came from.
Right. That's Newcastle, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And in 1980, they were back down to 6, which is when I joined them.
Right.
In 81, there was a few other guys joined. I took over as secretary in 81. And the membership went up to 3, 4, 5, 6, up to 13. We had Kevin Patterson, Greaveson. Greaveson is the guy I got my blues from, my Hughes Pigeons from.
Right. Okay.
He got these birds in 1966.
And when did you get them?
Pardon?
When did you get the Hughes from him?
When did I get them?
Yes, late 60s or?
Well, he got them in the 1960s. No, I didn't get them in the 60s. I didn't get them in the late 70s.
Oh, right, okay.
When I first met these lads.
Yeah.
In 82, the membership went up again, just a few more. And we had Dave Sutherland joining,
Right.
Ken Charles III and George Lasry, etc.
Dave kept, so what, did he Plesters?
Dave Sutherland flew for Plesters, but he got the Plesters in the mid-80s.
Right.
Directly from Eddie. Once he'd met Eddie, he went up to the Plesters and he was flying the Plester Pigeons, but he flew them pure. And in 83, we went up, we had Tony V to join.
Yeah, Tony was saying 82, I think got your year wrong.
Yeah, he must have it wrong.
Yeah.
83.
Because
82, he wasn't...
It was Peggy and Reynolds. We were saying that they went over to George Pilots, and then they've got the birds.
That was later in the 80s, that.
That was later in the 80s.
Yeah,
Okay.
By 83, we were up there, 20 odd members.
Right.
You know, Jimmy Brooks in, George Brown, Colin Robinson, Dave Sutherland, there's a lot in. Gary Carr.
And
Ken Charles, 84, went up again, a few more members, and it sort of carried on like that right through the 80s. In 80, at the end of 84, 85, there was a bit of a splinter, and some clubs started in Sunderland, so the members went down again. George Lee was a member in 1985. There was several, and then Dave Burtonshaw joined. I think Dave joined in 84, first time he joined. I'll check that, I'm not 100%. 83, Dave first joined in 83 through 84, 85. And there was a decrease, a couple of people packed in with them. 86. And Dave Burtonshaw took over as secretary, and I wasn't given like a list of the ring numbers for whatever reason.
Right.
And in the 90s, it tailed off. I stopped flying them sometime in the 90s.
Right.
Go to work. I was working.
Yeah, you mentioned
7 days a week, 12 hours a day.
Yeah.
So I left, and I rejoined as the Silksworth Tippler Club, you know.
Right. Silk with Silkworth.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And was Gary Watson.
Gary was in most of the way through it, yeah.
He was all the way through with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's, I think, so because.
Well, Gary's been a member of the Silksworth Club since it was formed.
Right. And you guys went to school together. You, Peter, Gary.
No. Gary's a lot younger than me.
Oh, he's a lot younger.
Yeah.
Oh.
I've known Gary since he was sort of school age, you know.
Okay. So you and Vita went to school together?
No, he's a lot younger than me as well.
Okay.
You find most of them are.
Oh, right, okay. Yeah, he's caravanning because he sent me a text and he said, I mentioned about today that I'm going to be over. And he said, I'm not about.
Who's that?
Tony.
All right.
Yeah, he said I'm not about, so yeah. So yeah, I was going to say I'm going to bring your best mate along with me.
Yeah, well, he's not my mate anymore. not since he joined the schoolyard.
Oh dear. Yeah. No, it'd be nice to see, like, go over to Gary's as well, but obviously he's working. So,
yeah. It's one of those things, isn't it? I mean, it's a weekday, so most people are at work.
It is. No, it's nice of him just to, like, just to sort the birds out. I'll be, yeah. So Dave, what got you into Tipplers, mate?
Oh God, long time ago. And it's getting on 50 odd years ago.
Sure.
My grandfather, uncles kept racing pigeons.
Right. Okay.
So I got involved in pigeons. Sort of junior school.
Yeah, I get you.
When I was a kid, we used to collect the pigeons. Where I lived, there was a lot of what we call like old houses, like bombed out houses, derelict houses, and we used to work around in the lofts, old factories, anything. Any pigeon will bring on, a coloured pigeon, any adornments, any little muffs or we kept. But I always liked the tipplers. I just kept the tipplers. If we've got any tipplers, I love them. You know, just back then, they're all coloured.
Right.
Splashed birds, mottles, blacks, reds, silvers, grizzles, you know, prints, like the old mackerels, what they call the mackerels types. I just started from there, you know, loved them.
And you never looked back?
Still love them.
Yeah, and I know this might be a bit of a touchy subject, but so that shirt and a hairdo episode, I love that. I love that picture of yours when you got the badge and one of the, was it the doves or the fantails?
Oh, the fantail, yeah.
I love the shirt.
Yeah.
I love it, honestly. I put the picture up the other day as well.
But that was taken
70, 77, 76, something like that?
No, long before then, about 73.
73.
72,
right.
73, that was taken.
Well, we've still got full head of hair anyway, so you've done better than I have. So.
Oh no, I borrowed this from Mick Campton.
We saw him the other day. He's one of the lads put a video of him, recent video of him. Yeah, still.
I saw that. That was Gian.
Yeah. He was over there. Yeah, definitely.
He's a nice lad, Mick. He's a good bloke, you know. I think he's probably flown more big times with tipplers than anyone.
Anyone?
Ever.
39 or so, I think, according to something like that. Yeah. Well, he's worked hard with those Bowdens, hasn't he? He really has, and he's the one who's actually got some time out of them.
Well, I went to visit him one time. Wasn't too long ago.
Right.
And what he knows about boarding pigeons, I mean, just if you need to know anything about boarding pigeons, he's the guy. I tell you, he knows everything about them. You know.
So, what's your the best times you've actually done? Some recorded times you've done. Right. Ooh. Let's just have a look around. Oh dear. Right. Okay.
1940.
1940. Let's zoom into that. Right. Not great skills I've got with this camera, by the way. Yeah.
I noticed.
Yeah. Thank you. Yes. Love you too, Dave. Yeah.
But of all the trophies, that's my favourite. This one here.
Yeah. That goes back to
No, I don't know. 80s. The early 80s.
1984.
84.
1984.
First time in competition over 18 hours.
Wow. And that's always been with Hughes, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Always with Hughes. Brilliant. Brilliant.
These are NTU trophies for various things.
Right.
These are All England Tippler Union trophies.
Yeah.
I was 5 first last year.
Yeah.
Peregrine left us alone.
Yeah.
5 first places, and I got the overall aggregate. But most of the, I mean, obviously you can't keep everything you win.
Yeah.
So most of the stuff's in the loft. These trophies were won in the it was the North East Tippler Federation, which we flew in the 1980s.
Right.
I'm not sure when that was. I think that was 1990. Started off late 80s to 1990s, but didn't last a great time. That was I think it was a young bird fly. 15 hours. So that picture I put on when I put my trophies on the table, all the ones that weren't broken.
So I mean, in terms of like now we've seen your trophies and whatnot, and excellent. It's an achievement. I mean, to me, it's a life. It's a hobby, but it's a lifelong effort, and it just doesn't come without its without its demands and hardships. I mean.
Well, I don't think it's a hardship when you enjoy doing what you're doing.
It's true. You got to. I mean, I may have to rephrase that. So, what about in terms of the legacy, the Warner legacy being passed on?
Well, to who?
Right.
You know, the only other people who fly my birds, because my son doesn't have an interest in birds, like lots of young people, you know. I think the whole Tippler legacy is in jeopardy at the moment.
Yes, it is. It's. I mean, I was speaking to Bobby Dunsafe, and it is it's a concern, to be quite honest with you. But many fans. He's actually doing a lot.
Yeah.
For the sport itself in Ireland.
Well, Manufacturing always has done.
You know that he's definitely.
He's always been a good guy for promoting the sport.
Absolutely, and that was the opinion I heard, not and the actual fact as well, and it's nice to know. And coming back to England, I mean, it's where I am from in Essex, it's non-existent. Yeah. I do not know. Okay, the people keeping pigeons and the people keeping pigeons. So other than in terms of Tippler. I haven't got anybody flying a serious Tippler flyer, associated or attached to a club. I don't have that anywhere near, and I think the closest one I've got.
The Waltham store.
Probably.
It is.
That would be. Is that the AETU member?
Yeah. There's the nearest one to you, Waltham store.
Is he a new?
He actually flew the last competition.
Right.
I'll have his timesheet.
Right. Okay.
I'll be filed. I'll have his timesheet filed.
Right.
He flew the last competition time then.
Right.
Well, he didn't time in. I think he got put on by a Peregrine.
Okay.
One of his birds down 125 yards away, so he was out of bounds.
Okay. Was he flying on the honour system?
No, he flew official.
Okay, excellent.
Was it? I'd have to check his time sheet, to be honest.
Right.
But I think he might have been on the honour system because he was asking me to find a referee, but
I could have refereed him.
these days it's virtually impossible.
Yeah, I'm about 3-4 miles away from him.
Yeah, but
In
you were
Wolverhampton.
heading up to Yorkshire, weren't you?
Oh, that's true. Yeah, I'm trying to do everything. I'm trying to do everything. Right. So, just now, in terms of a lot of people, there's a lot of material out there, Dave, about feed ups and how to feed your bird and about training the birds. I mean, would you care to share a bit about what you do or what over the years you've kind of narrowed down your way of or your method of actually
Well,
conditioning and flying them?
there's as many methods and feed ups as these tickler flyers.
Absolutely.
Because you've got a basic, you train the birds to respond to droppers. The bird will fly because you show the dropper. That's basically what you do. Once the birds are flying, the feeds vary. Everyone has their own ideas. Years ago, I would be giving them half a teaspoon of this, a pinch of that, and now I just go out and buy a commercial canary conditioner for the feed up. An energy corn, Beer's energy corn, for example, to start the feed up, and I feed them on depurative. Years ago, it was a pinch of this and a pinch of that, and baking wood cakes in the oven, but it was these days. My personal opinion is tippler flying hasn't advanced very much since the 1930s, or even earlier, because we have so much more information on nutrition, we have so much more medication, everything's upgraded, but the times haven't upgraded that much. You get the occasional blip in the system where, like Harry Shannon's fantastic world record, but they're very few and far between. And you would expect with the progress that's being made in nutrition and medication, electric lighting to drop them, etc., you'd think the times would have soared, but they haven't. They don't seem to have kept pace with everything else.
No, they haven't. They certainly haven't, and especially our friends.
When you think it was what the 60s when the first 20 hours was flown, Wolf love it. And 20 hours now is still looked on like a massive achievement, nearly 60 years later, you know.
Yeah, it is.
And when you think of like or everything you've had in nutrition, medication, as I've said, I'm repeating myself, but all of this should really have boosted the times, but it doesn't seem to have been doing it.
No, not at all. And the other factor obviously is that's the bird of prey.
But I mean that's more.
It's a contributing factor.
That's 20 years or so.
Yeah.
It is a big contributing factor in the last 20 years.
Yeah.
I mean, it's hard to get a kid trained to that standard.
True. That's it.
I mean, Bristol at one time had probably a couple of hundred tippler flies. Now,
yes.
Anyone flies in Bristol.
I can't recall.
The Midlands had it. Again, you're looking in hundreds, and now you're looking in tens.
Yeah.
But people who actually fly competition, you're probably looking at single figures.
Handful, absolutely.
Yeah, single figures.
Yeah.
In all of the UK, for the last Juniper, for example, I think we had something like 12 or 13 entries. The NTU had a few more, but if you took Northern Ireland out of it, actually in England, if you talk out England and not Northern Ireland, you look at a handful of flyers. You know?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It is. It's had. I mean, it's it's the numbers have depleted, and like we always have a chat over the phone. The last time we spoke about was that it was different. I mean, what are finding what the times which are finding themselves, or the flyers that find the current times of 12, 13 hours, 10 hours, back in the day, 30 years ago, you wouldn't.
Nothing.
You wouldn't even get a look in.
But back in the day, you could train your birds. Now you struggle to train birds because of the peregrine problem, as you've said. You know, these days you're not flying your best birds. You're flying what the peregrine leaves you. You know, you're not flying your props off. I mean, for example, I'm busy now feeding a kid for this Sunday. The 3 birds I did intend to fly were hit by the peregrine on Tuesday, the last training fly.
Yeah.
One had most of his tail pulled out, and the other one got put down. So I'm left with one bird from that team to fly. So I'm having to mix that with two birds from another kit,
Yeah.
which I've never flown with that bird before.
Yeah.
Which is something I wouldn't have needed to have done back in the day.
Back in the day, yeah, you would have, you would have been
Yeah.
spoiled for choice, isn't it?
Exactly.
You would have, yeah. So, no, it's absolutely true because where I am, I mean, apart from other hindrance or man-made obstacles,
Yeah.
I've got about 3 people who keep the peregrine or hawks near me, because you can tell they've got rings on and they've got all the bells and whistles, all that stuff. And then I've got the if my birds are lucky to get away from them, then I've got the wild ones, you know, and because I'm not that far off the country park.
Well, it isn't just that. I mean, these days the councils, they're keeping the wild birds, the wild pigeons from town centres. They're putting spikes up on buildings, chasers, and they're forcing them out of the city centres into the suburbs. So there's a lot more wild pigeons hanging around on housing estates in the suburbs rather than the inner city, you know, city centres.
Yeah, but it is. But then they never take a flight. I mean, all they do is from a rooftop onto the street. So they never become the target for this very reason they've been reintroduced into urban areas and whatnot. The bird of prey. And what's actually happening is that
birds of prey don't keep wild pigeons from city centres.
No, they don't. They always come back and they go for our birds, which are easy target.
Yeah, because they're flying. They've got the scope to hunt them. You know.
Of course, and plus the other thing is that they're not random flyers. They always fly in a pattern.
Yeah, exactly.
They've got it, so that's easy. It's just pick as you like.
McDonald's for
it is Burger King, McDonald's, you name it. Yeah, pigeon pies. Right, I'm going to stop that. I was going to stop that. Okay, and right. So what we're going to we're going through. There's some magazine interviews you've had.
No, this wasn't an interview. It was just a mention from
right.
a guy. This was I think this was a publication in the Czech Republic.
Right. Okay. Oh yeah, just noticed that.
Oh, what it was. This is when the guys from Czechoslovakia came over for a visit.
Okay. So see if I can get a bit of a better zoom on that. Maybe I can't. But I'll leave that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that was in 2013. 2013.
That was
right.
2012.
Right. And there was an interview as well, wasn't it? You had on that pure. What was it? Pure bred pigeon.
Pure bred pigeon. Yeah, I did an interview here.
Yeah.
This was in.
Right.
This was in 2005. I was trying to film Bobby's birds, just come over.
Yeah, okay, so
a guy called Harry Fiskin got them over.
There we go.
I was trying to film them at the time.
And that's your old lofter, is it?
That was me set up at the time it was.
Yeah. Beautifully managed though, isn't it? Your spaces are beautiful.
Obviously I still had my blues then.
Yeah.
And these were just like a try. Just trying these.
Right.
Nice birds, they flew well, but I moved on.
Oh, that's Bobby's, aren't they? Something.
Yeah.
Brilliant. So,
this is, you've probably seen this in another form on the internet.
This is the
that is the original.
Oh dear.
Printed around late 1800s. Possibly 1900.
Right. This is history, isn't it?
Yes, it definitely is.
Would you like to open the pages?
Yes,
oh dear. Oh,
I should have my gloves on for this.
Yes, you should. Yeah, and I shouldn't be even here.
It just tells you about how tippler pigeons started, how to breed a tippler, how to feed them. Obviously not relevant these days.
No.
Treatment of tipplers, description of a pigeon loft, etc. How to breed a tippler from tumblers and cumulates, etc.
Excellent. Brilliant.
This is.
Yeah.
Sunderland District Tippler Club. This has been defunct for about 30 years. This was their rule book.
Right.
Yeah, I think George Lee was a member of this.
Mm-hmm.
Even I was too young to join this one. They had the one set of rules. They never flew NDU. They just flew amongst themselves, you know.
Mm.
And that is their rule book.
George, did he have Paul's birds or what?
Who's this?
George Lee.
He has now. He did
Yeah.
fly the Plester pilots. Then
Yeah.
he tried the Plester Borden, the pilot Borden,
Mm.
and now I think he has exclusively Paul Bowden's Pigeons.
Yeah, I thought so. Yeah.
I'm almost sure he has. I was over there a few weeks ago with Fanciers and
Yeah.
sure that's what he had.
Oh. That's a nice looking hen in there, Davey. No, in there.
Oh, that was
Parsifals.
I'll tell you what, that's sorry. It's for perfume.
And so you've got the diploma by Arthur.
Yeah, they made it somewhere.
Yeah.
These are diplomas, All England Tippler Union.
Brilliant.
Diplomas. First place. Like I said, I had a good year last year.
How does it feel like signing your own diplomas?
Well, it feels strange, but
It's got to be done.
it's got to be done.
Yes,
Yes,
it's
it is what it is, you know.
It is, exactly.
Yeah.
And like,
These are NTU diplomas.
right.
That's 2009.
Mm-hmm.
That's 4th national. 19 hours 6.
1906. Yeah.
There's a 19 hours 20.
Mm.
There's a 19 hours 40. These are all signed by Brian Rose. There's a 19 hours 4.
Mm.
3rd national. 4th national with 18 hours 37. Section win 17 hours 3. I mean 1, 2, 3, 5 birds. I think I won the 5 bird cup in that year. 1647.
2007. Oh, this is 1982. Whoa.
Oh, 1982. Yeah, that's when. Who was that signed by? No, that's Arthur Newton when Mick Campman was the president.
Yeah.
16 hours 53. That's again Arthur Newton.
Yep.
16 hours 1982.
Yeah.
That's
95.
15.
No,
That's a young bird fly. That's Brian Rose.
that's 2010, isn't it?
Yeah, 2010.
That's 2009. That is. Yeah, that's 82 again.
1642. There's a 1982 one. 14 hours.
Yeah.
With the young bird competition.
Mm-hmm.
83. Young birds again. 14 to 15. 16. It's about a good time for these young birds. There's a north section.
2006, that is.
2006. There's a 1511.
Mm.
When Eddie Plester was the president.
President, yeah.
That's
1990.
How many birds is on that one?
There you go.
1329. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 birds.
Mm.
Not bad for a big kit.
No, not at all.
1331. These are just old from when I was secretary of the
NTU.
Tyneside. That's the one with John Cullen and Arthur Newton.
Yeah.
12 hours 58.
And where's that dated? I
Tyneside.
can't see it.
I don't know. First time over here, doesn't see it. But obviously it's
Yeah. That has got to be 30 years because that's because Brian took over.
the John Cullen and Arthur Newton.
Yeah, 89 that is, yeah.
Yeah. No, I'll be before the 89.
No, this is 89.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
that'd be
89.
yeah, that'd be well before.
Yeah,
89.
1689. 1654. 1229 was getting the young birds. 1612.
That's 1983.
Yeah, that was a young bird flying.
That's just 83 is the year that Rita Tony
Yeah.
as a novice, wasn't it?
Tyneside,
Yeah.
The old Tyneside. That's into year one when Paul Bowden was president.
Yeah.
Again, when Eddie Plaster was president.
Yeah. That's 84. That's Paul.
Paul Bowden again.
Yeah.
Back at Tyneside, I think that's it.
That's it.
But
Oh, that's a lot of history. That's a lot of
there's
history.
more. There's plenty more.
Yeah.
There's this 14s. These when I flew in the Tyneside. Well, there's a couple more NTU ones there.
Right.
1989.
891.
91.
Yeah.
But for me, it's more like it shows a continuation, you know.
True. It is. And the two cockbirds I've got, they flew what, 19 or 18 hours for you? The ones ahead.
I can't remember what the horse said, but they will have done, because I mean,
Yeah.
I had one steer that had about 18 or 19 birds on it. We saw all the 19 hours,
Yeah,
all
I did,
over
yeah,
the same period of time.
Yeah.
And about 18 or 19 birds in the loft,
Yeah.
which had all flown over 18 hours, 19
Yeah.
hours, all from different pairs, which was great as well. Something I like, you know, because I wasn't breeding good flying birds just from a limited number of pairs.
No,
They
absolutely.
were all breeding good flying birds, you know. And obviously you can't keep them all.
No, you can't. Yeah,
And
definitely.
sometimes you do have birds from the same pairs,
Yeah.
which need to be, so you need to cut down a little bit. You don't want to be keeping too many birds from the same
No.
ones, especially not when you've got like a pretty closely related family. You can't afford to do that.
No, you can't. No, definitely. No, I mean, they're lovely birds. They are lovely birds.
Well, as you can see, I mean, Flying at Times, it's all recorded there.
Yeah.
And it's, like I see, the thing I like about these is...
Right. Which one's that, Dave?
Let's go check that.
Okay. Is that settled as well?
No.
No?
It hasn't laid out yet.
Right.
Like I said, actually, I didn't run it down, maybe I run the others down.
Right, okay.
So I'll have to steer it for a little bit longer now, get down the condition down.
Right.
I've just remembered them racing pigeons, because that was...
Yeah, I think they just get a landing. So we like to tell the novice, the beginners, what we're actually doing now.
Basically, I'm just working, so they're used to dropping on, flying up and dropping on the top of the loft, chasing corn with the droppers. The droppers is out to get a little bit corn, so they get a bit big. So they're associating droppers with the corn being thrown around.
Yeah.
Come on. Come on.
There we go. Bloody hell. Like a bullet, didn't they? So how hungry you keep your droppers then?
How hungry? I'll show you in a second. Yes. I've got them bowling pigeons out there, what else?
Yeah. Yeah, they came in like right. David has had his kits out, both the kits out. One yesterday, one day before. Otherwise we could have seen some action. There we go, the droppers are going in.
That's it, so when you want your droppers in, you should be able to get them straight in without any messing about.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, it's not in my nature.
There's the famous Mr. Watson.
It's not in,
Hard man to get hold of.
It's not in my nature.
But not what, to smile?
But the beast way, no, too quiet.
Yes.
That's
This is all misery got to you.
Right. And these are the lofts. This is Gary's loft here, and this is the hand section here. Droppers here. So I'm going to quickly go into the flying section. You can see that. And there's some plastic crosses in here. Alright, and here too. Yeah, quickly, and these are some pilots here. And obviously the ones I'll be getting as well. So there. And this is the cock bed section here. I'm going to quickly get in there and out. These are the cocks here, if you can have a look. There we go. There we come in, you lot. And there's some lovely birds here, honestly. Honestly, credit to him. Credit to him. Look at these. Absolutely brilliant birds. There we go. There we go. There we go. So the ones who haven't seen Gary Watson's birds, here they are, buddies. Right, here we go. Look at them. Okay, excellent. Excellent stuff. Right. Okay, now quickly, because I'm low on memory here, and I'm going to go into the hand section. Here, Gary Watson's loft, Sunderland. Right, and I've got a bit of bit left, and I want to make sure I capitalise on this. Alright, here we go. These are the hens. Alright, I'm going to get them into the corner there, guys, for you lot. Okay, here we go. Come on, come on, you guys. Come on, come on. So these are Flesters as well as pilots. Come on, come on. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Careful. Lovely. Right, all credit goes to Gary and Davey for a lovely day here today, and you guys get to see. You usually don't get to see this, so please do check out my website sslofts.co.uk, and not forgetting the YouTube channel as well. So look here, beautiful birds. Right, Davey, we've almost come to the end of our time here. Thank you very much indeed. And before we say our goodbyes, very quickly, what's the best advice you can give to people out there, the novice people, who, and also the seasoned?
Well, for a novice, I would say if you're starting off, go to somebody reputable for your birds, go to somebody local, or go where you can watch the birds fly and see what the birds are like, rather than buying them off the internet or shop with pet shops. You know, buy verified birds basically. You know, for season flyers, keep it up, lads, it'll get better.
Well, there you go, guys. You've heard it from the man himself, Davey Warner, the secretary of the All English Tippler Union. You know, a very well-known name in the tippler world, and it's been an honour, you know, to come over here today and to meet the Warners. And oh yeah, I forgot to mention the little man, the little junior Warner. Not here today, is he?
He's in Kent.
He's in Kent. Oh, he's down south.
Yeah.
Excellent, excellent, excellent. Right, brilliant.
He's not so little. He's 6 foot something now.
Oh well, there we go. 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 Right, thank you very much indeed, Davey, for having us or having me today here. It's been a pleasure.
Yeah.
And thank you for the birds. Thank you to Gary Watson for the pilots. And thank you to you for showing me around your loft today, and all the YouTubers and all the tip lovers out there. Right, so it's goodbye from me, and it's a goodbye from him.
Definitely.